Good afternoon, guys. Today we will look into the second video. In the previous video, we have completed Warren Hastings and Lord Cornwallis and Sir John Shore. So, in today's video, we will look forward to Lord Wellesley, Lord Hastings, Lord William Bentinck, Lord Charles Metcalfe, Lord Dalhousie, and Lord Canning. So, we'll just brush up the previous topic in quick. So, as we have read that Warren Hastings succeeded Robert Clive in 1772 and he became the governor of Bengal. And after the Regulating Act of 1773, he was given the title of Governor-General, and then he transfer of treasury from Murshidabad to Kolkata, which is very important point as the power was transferred from Murshidabad to Calcutta. So Calcutta became the capital, and Supreme Court was set up in 1774 and Madrasa in 1781. So questions may come like this: that where was the first Supreme Court set up? An option would be Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Madras. So answer will be Kolkata. Then the first Anglo-Maratha War and Pitt's India Act of 1784. Also, Asiatic Society was founded by William Jones in 1784, and first time English, first time Bhagavad Gita was converted into English by Charles Dickens. So these are the important points of Warren Hastings. Now we look forward to Cornwallis, Lord Cornwallis from 1786 to 1793. So the Third Anglo-Mysore War, Treaty of Seringapatam, in which Tipu Sultan was defeated by the English force, and as such he has to give half of his land to the English. Then Sanskrit College was established by Jonathan Duncan, and then Cornwallis Code. Then Cornwallis Code has 48 regulations, which was reformed at that time, and also permanent settlement of Bengal and Bihar in 1793. Also, very important point that Lord Cornwallis is known as father of civil services in India. Then we read about Sir John Shore, his famous policy of non-intervention. What was non-intervention? It was extreme neutrality. Okay. So, and Charter Act of 1793 and Battle of Khatta between Nizam and Marathas in 1795. So now we will look to Lord Wellesley. Okay. So Lord Wellesley. Now Lord Wellesley has covered the largest area under the British rule, under the majority of British rule, because he followed the policy of subsidiary alliance. Now, what was subsidiary alliance? There were some principle of subsidiary alliance. Then, an Indian ruler entering into a subsidiary alliance with the British had to accept the British forces in his territory and also agreed to pay for their maintenance. Okay, so the treaty was as such that a कोई ब्रिटिश अगर कोई भी इंडियन रूलर अगर ब्रिटिशर्स के साथ सब्सिडी अलायंस क्रिएट कर रहा है तो ब्रिटिशर्स को मतलब उस राजा को अपने टेरिटरी में ब्रिटिश आर्मी की आने जाने से कोई तकलीफ नहीं होनी चाहिए और वो अपने टेरिटरी में ब्रिटिश लोग के आने जाने का या ब्रिटिश लोग उसके रीजन में आ जा सकते हैं ऐसा, और वो किसी और से अलायंस फॉर्म नहीं कर सकता है, किसी भी जैसे फ्रेंच उस समय थे, पोर्चुगीज थे, तो उनके साथ अलायंस फॉर्म नहीं कर सकता है, सिर्फ ब्रिटिशर्स के साथ कर सकता है. ओके. और एक और बड़ी बात थी कि ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी को सुप्रीम पावर मानना पड़ेगा. अगर आप अलायंस फॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो आपके लिए सुप्रीम पावर इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी होगी. ठीक है. तो ऐसे में अगर ये पहली सी बात ये है कि इस तरह का अलायंस फॉर्म क्यों करते हैं? किसी भी राज्य को अगर डर है कि उसकी टेरिटरी खतरे में पड़ सकती है किसी फॉरेन कॉज के कारण या किसी बाहरी दुश्मन के कारण, तो वो इंग्लिशमैन से हेल्प ले सकता है. ठीक है. और ऐसे में हुआ क्या कि लोकल रूलर्स को अपने ओन आर्मी पर उतना फेथ नहीं था जितना कि ब्रिटिशर्स पे था, तो वो रेडली एग्री कर जाते थे इस सब्सिडियरी अलायंस के लिए. और इसका एडवांटेज ब्रिटिशर्स को ये मिला कि वो अपने आर्मी के एक्सपेंसेस को बांट रहे थे अपने लोकल रूलर्स में, मतलब उनके लोकल रूलर्स खर्चा उठा रहे थे अपने ब्रिटिश आर्मी का, और इस तरह से उनका एक्सपेंशन हो रहा था. So this was all about subsidiary alliance, and also Lord Wellesley assumed himself as Bengal Tiger, and thirdly, फोर्ट विलियम कॉलेज कोलकाता में सेट हुआ. फोर्ट विलियम कॉलेज के पीछे ये कॉन्सेप्ट था कि 4 मई 1800 को एक लॉ पास हुआ जिसमें फॉर्मेशन ऑफ विलियम कॉलेज, और ये क्यों हुआ था? टू कॉमेमोरेट द फर्स्ट एनिवर्सरी ऑफ विक्ट्री ओवर टीपू सुल्तान. अब आप टीपू सुल्तान की जब बात कर रहे हैं तो हमने पढ़ा था थर्ड एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर हुआ था, और थर्ड एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर के बाद टीपू सुल्तान हार गए थे, पर टीपू सुल्तान इसका बदला लेना चाहते थे. वो अभी भी अपने आप को ह्यूमिलिएटेड फील कर रहे थे बहुत कि उनका टेरिटरी लॉस हो गया है. तो 1799 में टीपू सुल्तान फिर से अपने फ्रेंच और अरब के लोगों के साथ, उनके रूलर्स के साथ मिलकर एक आर्मी बनाई और ब्रिटिशर्स को हराने का एक बार और फिर से सोचा. बट ब्रिटिशर्स वर क्वाइट स्ट्रॉन्ग एट दैट टाइम, एंड वो लोग फोर्थ एंग्लो मैसूर वॉर में फिर से टीपू सुल्तान को हरा दिया. और फिर इस जीत के एनिवर्सरी के लिए, जीत के फर्स्ट एनिवर्सरी पर लॉर्ड विलियम ने ये फोर्ट विलियम कॉलेज सेटअप किया. ठीक है. सो दिस वाज फर्स्ट एनिवर्सरी ऑफ विक्ट्री ओवर टीपू सुल्तान एट सेरिंगपट्टनम. सो उसके बाद फिर सेकंड एंग्लो मराठा वॉर और मद्रास प्रेसिडेंसी भी स्टैब्लिश हुई. ओके. सो लॉर्ड वेलेस्ली के लिए हम इतना ही करेंगे. उसके बाद फिर लॉर्ड हेस्टिंग ended the non-intervention policy which was started by Sir John Shore. तो उन्होंने इस चीज़ को ख़त्म कर दिया, और बॉम्बे प्रेसिडेंसी फिर 1818 में स्टैब्लिश हुई थी, and all territories were brought under the control of British rule except Punjab and Sindh. So till this time, almost all of the India, because of the famous subsidiary alliance system, most of the part were covered by Lord Wellesley under the British rule. So only Punjab and Sindh were the provinces which were left till that time. और एक बात और बता दूं कि नॉन सब्सिडियरी अलायंस से निज़ाम ऑफ हैदराबाद और तंजौर, अवध, भोसले, ग्वालियर, इंदौर, उदयपुर, जोधपुर, ये सारे रीजन्स सब्सिडियरी अलायंस से ही ब्रिटिश के कंट्रोल के अंदर आ गए थे, और बचा था पंजाब और सिंध. सो उसके बाद फिर मालवारी सिस्टम और रेतवारी सिस्टम मद्रास एंड बॉम्बे और नॉर्थ वेस्टर्न प्रोविंस में लॉर्ड हेस्टिंग के अंडर में आया था. ओके. सो वी विल मूव टू द नेक्स्ट. लॉर्ड विलियम बेंटिक, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, बिकॉज यहाँ पर ये जानना जरूरी है कि फर्स्ट गवर्नर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया वाज लॉर्ड विलियम बेंटिक. The thing is, till Lord Hsting, we have Governor General of Bengal, but now the Governor General of India came into action after the Charter Act of 1833. So from this time, the first Governor General of India came into existence, and till this time, Britishers has covered most of the provinces of India, most of the states of India, and under its direct control. So the famous thing is the most important point about Lord William Bentinck is that he was a kind of social reformer. So he was one of the most liberal and humble kind of Governor General that India had, as his actions were directed towards the abolishment of evil practices like sati and titu. है ना? Thugi, not titu, it's thugi. So what was sati? Sati pratha, the burning of widow directly in fire with the help of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. The evil practice of sati was abolished in 1829, and it was said to be illegal. And also thugi practice, which was infanticide or child sacrifice, was suppressed by Lord William Bentinck, and it was in 1830. So some of the eminent leaders like Radhakant Dobe opposed abolition of sati pratha, which was जो कि बिल्कुल समझ से बाहर है. And thirdly, there was establishment of medical college at Kolkata. Now, and fourthly, English was accepted as official language of India. Now, this was under Macaulay report. Under the recommendation of Macaulay, English was now the official language of India, and also Persian language, which was the court language of India, was now replaced by English till this time. So annexation of Mysore also took place under it is of Mysore and Kurg took place under Lord William Bentinck, and so this is very important. Uh, then we will come next to Lord Dalhousie. Now, Lord Dalhousie, before Lord Dalhousie, there was one more Governor-General, Lord Charles Metcalfe. So the only one famous point about him with regard to the examination is you should know that he was known as liberator of press. Means he removed all restrictions from press in India. So you just know that he was a liberator of Indian press. His rule time was from 1835 to 1836, that's for a period of 1 year. Then came Lord Dalhousie. It is very important from an exam point of view once again because he introduced famous doctrine of lapse that was one of the important reasons for Sepoy Mutiny Act in 1857. Now, what was doctrine of lapse? क्या था doctrine of lapse? इसमें यह था कि कोई भी राजा अगर निसंतान हो या जिसका संतान ना हो तो automatically that part of land of the king would go to Britishers. So it would come in direct control under the Britishers. और ऐसा बहुत सारा स्टेट था लाइक सतारा, उदयपुर, झांसी, नागपुर, संबलपुर. Those were annexed by British through doctrine of lapse. So ये एक बहुत सोचा समझा तरकीब था लॉर्ड डलहौजी का, and it really turned out for Britishers for expanding their kingdom and rule over India. And also second important point is railway. Regarding railway, in railway, now you can so annexation of state, we have done this. First railway between Bombay and Thane. So ये तो सबको पता है कि पहला रेल लाइन बॉम्बे से थाने के बीच में बना था, पर कब बना था? So this is very important. It was 1853. So you should remember the date because exam it won't be given that when was the first where was the first rail line was established. It would rather give in which year was railway commenced in India. So the answer is 1853. And telegraph line was also introduced between Calcutta and Agra. So the third point, Charles Wood Dispatch. What was it? Charles Wood Dispatch was related to education, a form of education that was introduced in India, which was a form of British education system. Okay, so PWD department was also one thing. PWD. So what is PWD? Public Work Department was also introduced during this time. An objective behind formation of this department was construction and maintenance of canals, roads, etc. So this was under Lord Dalhousie that first time PWD was introduced. Okay, and engineering college was also set up. Where it was set up? So engineering college was set up at Roorkee. Okay, it was set up at Roorkee. Okay. Then Charter Act of 1853, and one very important point is that the Widow Remarriage Act of 1856. Yeah, 1856. So Widow Remarriage Act of 1856 was passed under Dalhousie with the help of a social reformer Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. So all these points are quite important with the Lord Dalhousie, and now we will look forward to Lord Canning. So Lord Canning. Lord Canning was last Governor General of India. Rather, he was the first. Viceroy of India and the last Governor General of India. During his time, revolt of 1857 took place. and he set up universities at Bombay, Madras, and Calcutta. So we will look in detail with the revolt of 1857 and yeah. So revolt of 1857. What was it? There were many causes of revolt of 1857. The first very important point was doctrine of lapse introduced by Dalhousie, and then abolition of titles and suspension of pensions of the working class. Then there were some immediate causes like at that time Enfield rifle was introduced to the army. So in January 1857, which was greased cartridge. Now, what was that cartridge made up of? It was greased with fat of oil and pigs. So, which was to be bitten off by um, bitten off before loading into the rifle. तो जब भी वो लोड करना पड़ता था राइफल में कार्ट्रिज को तो उसे चबा कर करना पड़ता था and that was made up of fat of cows and pigs. So this caused an disaffection and hatred for the British among the sepoys, uh, and then they start disobeying that. So hatred was developing among the sepoys for the Britishers, and also there was mass destruction of industries of handicrafts and Indian local industries because of one-way trade and trade policy of British. And there was also the missionaries which were growing in India was affecting the local education system. Uh, the Christian missionaries were overpowering the local Indian Hindus and Muslims. Muslim institutes like madrasas and Hindus ways of teaching, and this all arose anger among the people of India, and which led to Sepoy Mutiny. So first of all, the revolt of 1857 is also known as Indian War of Independence, or first War of Independence, first War of Independence. Okay, so this is very important. First War of Independence. This marked the beginning of independence of India, as it is said. So what happened is the eminent leader from various regions like Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, Jhansi, Bareilly, Ara. So from Delhi, Bahadur Shah, and from Kanpur, Nana Sahib led by Tatya Tope. From Lucknow, Begum Hazrat Mahal. From Jhansi, Rani Lakshmibai. From Bareilly, Khan Abdul Khan, and from Ara, Kunwar Singh. So they revolted against the Britishers, uh, against and this but ultimately what happened was the revolt was suppressed by the Britishers as they were in power. So Sir John Nicholson captured Delhi on 20th September 1857, and Lieutenant Hudson killed Bahadur Shah's son and grandson in Delhi. Sir Hugh Wheeler, who defended against Nana Sahib force, called Colonel James Neal, who suppressed Banaras rebellion and also killed the sepoys who disobeyed. The Colin Campbell, final recovery of Kanpur on 6th December 1857, and Henry Lawrence, who was Chief Commissioner of Awadh, though he died, but still the revolt was suppressed by him to quite an extent, and also Rani Lakshmibai was killed by huge rows at Jhansi itself, and in this way, the revolt was suppressed. So, thank you guys for watching the video, and we hope that you like the video, and we would be uploading on various topics. The next would be the questions, important questions among from the Governor Generals of India that has been asked in various examinations, and those are quite important questions, and hope you would like it. Thank you.